Now, some of the biggest firms in the world are taking over what's happening at FIFA and thinking about it. Their logos are plastered over anything that has to do with football or soccer or the World Cup, and the money they pay for that contributes to around a third of FIFA's overall revenues. Owen Fairclough has this.
Is the party over for World Cup sponsors? The biggest crisis to engulf world football is in danger of turning into a commercial disaster. Marketing partners are nervous about how an unprecedented criminal inquiry into corruption at FIFA may damage their brands. Visa says it will reassess an estimated $25 million sponsorship deal for the tournament unless FIFA restores its reputation. For advertisers in the World Cup, what fans see on the pitch is less important to them than what they see around it. Companies are competing not just for advertising hoardings on the perimeter of the pitches, but the best possible positions for the cameras to track the match action and see all that advertising. And for firms like Nike and Adidas, one of the ultimate prizes is whose brand appears on the match ball. And that means their image is inextricably linked to the tournament. As some fans take to social media to demand a boycott of World Cup sponsoring firms, analysts say there may be some tough decisions ahead.
At the end of the day, whether or not they renegotiate contracts, I think it's far too early to say. I think there is a good chance that we'll see big companies who really care about their own image actually think about moving their sponsorship elsewhere. So I think it won't just be about renegotiation. I think, the whole of football could really suffer from this.
Sponsors have taken action in previous scandals to stem the damage to their reputations. Nike abandoned its partnership with cyclist Lance Armstrong when he was stripped of his Tour de France titles for doping, though it stood by Tiger Woods when a number of other firms dropped him over his infidelity. For the time being, FIFA sponsors are giving it the benefit of the doubt. But an organisation that made around $1.5 billion from marketing last year has a huge amount to lose should they decide to cut their ties. Owen Fairclough, CCTV, Washington.